Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lauren Anderson Field as the 7-5 Hopkinton Hillers take on 7-4 Medway and a cross TVL matchup. Medway out of the TVL Small, Hillers out of the TVL Large. And we have a bit of a delayed start as we were waiting on some Medway players to show up from their AP tests, but they are here and we are just about ready to go. So let's take a look at the Medway lineup. Leading things off is going to be the left fielder Katie Anderson, Nina Parcella, the third baseman batting second. The left fielder batting second, Nina Parcella. The shortstop Priya Bedard batting third, Olivia Claus, the first baseman, hitting cleanup. Zoe Ratcliffe, the catcher, hitting fifth. Ava Fahey, the pitcher, hitting sixth. Sarah Peterson, the second baseman, hitting seventh. Megan Coakley, the third baseman, hitting eighth. And Amanda Fletcher, the right fielder, hitting ninth. Juliana Cedia is on the hill for the Hillers. Behind home plate is Holly Paharik. First base is Bailey Harrigan. Charlotte Holden at second base. Emily Jurassic at shortstop. Over at third base, it is Ashley Callery. And then from left to right, as we are just about ready for the first pitch, you have, as there is going to be low for ball one. You have Cameron Trendle, Caroline DeSimone, and Kelsey McCoy for the Hopkinton Hillers. Wind up and the pitch, little high. Tom Nappy on the call, Joe Frackleton on camera. It is a beautiful day here today at Hopkinton High School. Perhaps the best weather we've had so far this season. Sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-70s as it's caught by the second baseman Charlotte Holden, one away. That'll bring up Nina Parcella, the left fielder. Good crowd on hand here today to take in the action. Cedia set to deal, swing and a miss. Hillers fresh off a win in Millis this past Monday. A win in which Charlotte Can pitched a complete game, striking out 13 as that's fouled away. 0-2 the count. Big day of Hillers sports here today. Girls lacrosse also taking place behind us. We'll have the broadcast of that game at a later date. It will be recorded, but unfortunately not streamed live today as that's fouled away. But tonight we will have Hiller baseball as they take on Medway under the lights at 7 p.m. Catch that game live right here on HCAM. CD is set to deliver. Up high. Hiller girls lacrosse taking on Norwell. That game's starting at 5. We'll try to have some updates for you throughout this broadcast as well. Set to deliver. Down low. 2-2 the count. Wind up and the pitch. A little inside, that'll fill up the count. She winds and deals, fouled off. The battle continues. Cedia has thrown 43 2/3 of an inning. That's fouled off. 2 wins, 4 losses, 1 save. ERA of 5.93. She has pitched much better as of late. Ooh, walk. 1-out walk. That'll bring up Priya Bedard, the shortstop. Set to deliver. Little high. Two first-year coaches doing battle here. Of course, Will Collins of the Hopkinton Hillers and Chris Redding of the Medway Mustangs. Inside, runner taking off from first. The throw is not in time. A stolen base for Parcella. She winds and deals up high. Parcella with a slight lead off of second. 2-0 the count. Squares the bunt, pulls it back. Runner's going to stay put. 2-1. Infielder in on the corners as this is hit in the air, foul. 2-2. Just landing foul. Busy stretch this week for Hiller softball. They had Millis on Monday, Medway today, and tomorrow they'll take on Nipmuc. Game that we'll have for you right here on HCAM at 3:45 start to that one as this is hit to the shortstop, throw to first, and it is going to be in time. Or is it? Yes. All right. 6-3, 4 out, number 2. Olivia Claus will step in. Parcella did advance to third. There's a strike. And this is hit up the left side. Low, bobbled by the shortstop. Everybody safe, and a run scores. So Claus reaches on the E6. Parcella is in. 1-0 Medway. Zoe Ratcliffe to the plate. And that was a tough ball to play on a bit of a hop. Inside. Miller switching it up a little bit with Holly Paharik behind the plate. Zoe Adams getting the day off. At least for now. And she threatens to throw down again. Umpire called that one inside. 3-0. Runner on first, 2 outs. A run already in for Medway. Squares the bunt, pulls it back. That's a strike. Cedia deals. Just low, there's a walk. Second walk of the game for Cedia. That'll bring up Ava Fahey, the pitcher. 2 on, 2 outs. In there for a strike. And this is ripped up the left side. That's going to trickle through. Lead runner being waved around. Here she comes to score. Olivia Claus makes it 2-0. RBI single for Fahey. Radcliffe up to second. That'll bring up Sarah Peterson, the second baseman. So some early fireworks for Medway. For Medway. Threatening to throw up. 1-0 count. Cedia winds and deals, and this is hit in the air. Left side, caught for the out. That's the third out, but Medway plates a pair. It's 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the first on HCAM. We are just about ready for the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Hopkinton Hillers lineup. Emily Jurassic, the shortstop, starting things off. Charlotte Holden, the second baseman, batting second. Caroline DeSimone, the center fielder, hitting third. Holly Paharik, the catcher, hitting cleanup. Ashley Callery, third baseman, hitting fifth. Juliana Cedia, pitcher, hitting sixth. Charlotte Can, the designated player, hitting seventh. Bailey Harrigan, the first baseman, hitting eighth. Kelsey McCoy, the right fielder, hitting ninth. Cameron Trendle, your left fielder and flex player. The Medway defense, Ava Fahey on the hill. Zoe Ratcliffe is her battery mate behind home plate. Olivia Claus at first. Sarah Peterson at second. Priya Bedard at short. Megan Coakley at third base. From left to right, Katie Anderson, Nina Parcella, and Amanda Fletcher. For the Mustangs of Medway. Emily Jurassic steps in. And gets a good piece of this one. Over to left field it goes. And she is going to round first base, heading to second, and she's aboard with a leadoff double. Good piece of hitting there. And that'll bring up Charlotte Holden. Jurassic has hit well this season, .327 batting average coming into this game, .365 on base percentage. Has driven in 4 runs and scored 11. There's a strike. As a team, the Hillers have hit the ball well, .333 overall batting average and a .411 on base percentage. And offense has led to the success that the Hillers have had this season. 0-2 count. And this is hit high in the air, right side out of play. Fahey deals, fouled away. It's also going to be senior night for Hiller baseball tonight as they take on Medway, which should be a good battle. Seven o'clock first pitch for that game. Swing and a miss. One away. Caroline DeSimone stepping in. .400 batting average for DeSimone, .462 on base percentage, up high. She has 4 home runs to her credit, 14 RBIs, 19 runs scored. And she gets a good piece. This one pops it way up, and that is foul. Won the count. Up the left side, gloved by the shortstop. A little bobble throw to first, not in time. And taking off for third is Jurassic. Good infield single there by DeSimone. Jurassic to third, Holly Paharic to the plate. Holly Paharic, the catcher today. 25 RBIs on the season, 24 runs scored. 615 on base percentage, 565 batting average. DeSimone takes off for second, throw down in third. Jurassic back safe. So the Hillers 1 out, 2 in scoring position. 1-0 count on Paharic. Upstairs, 2-0. Paharic, the team leader hitting-wise. One of the top hitters in the TVL. In there for a strike, 2-1. Hillers would love to drive these runs in and even things up. Fouled into the backstop, 2-2. Fahey going with the heat there. And this is up the left side, glove by the shortstop, throw to first. It got away and a run scores. Great hustle up the line by Paharic. Throw a little off the mark. Jurassic takes advantage of it. DeSimone up to third. Ashley Callery to the plate. It's a 2-1 game. And checked her swing there. Runner from first takes off. Stolen bag by Paharic. Ashley Callery, 444 batting average on the season, 458 on base percentage, 15 RBIs, 11 runs scored. Takes a strike there. 1-1. Ashley Callery's going to be a fun player to watch over the next few years for the Hillers. She can hit the ball inside. 2-1. Medway with a relatively short roster today, only 10 players available. That's fouled away. Two and two. Windy day here at Lauren Anderson Field. Line up in the pitch, and this is up the left side, and that is a stinger that's going to get through. 1 run in. Here comes another. Paharic around to score, and it's a 2 RBI double by Ashley Callery. A 3-2 Hillers lead. Job well done there. Juliana Cedia to the plate. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 the count. this is hit in the air, left side, foul out of play. Oh, and 2. Ooh, takes the strike there. Out number 2. I'll bring up Charlotte Can. I think that's one CD would like to have back. Ball 1. Runner on second for the Hillers. Already 3 in. They lead it 3-2. Can has 8 RBIs, 3 runs on the season. 276 batting average, 353 on base percentage. Hit in the air, foul out of play. One and 1 the count. She winds and deals. Strike 2. The Hillers have been notorious this season for getting things started in the first. Hit high in the air, left side, and it is going to be dropped by the outfielder. A run will score. And it's a 4-2 game. Charlotte Can up to second. I don't know if there was a miscommunication in the outfield. It went off the glove of the center fielder, Katie Anderson, and she just wasn't able to corral it in. And Calorie around to score. Hillers will take it. Bailey Harrigan to the plate. Down low. Outfielders were positioned correctly, playing pretty deep. Simple miscommunication there. Harrigan a 105 on the season, fouls this away. One and 1. Upstairs, 2 and 1. Up high. 3 and 1. And this is up the left side, glove by the shortstop, throw to first, and they'll get her 6-3. But the Hillers plate 4 runs, and they lead it 4-2 as we head to the top of the second on HCAM. Top of the second inning, 4-2 Hillers lead. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Mustangs. Megan Coakley, the third baseman, to start things off. Followed up by Amanda Fletcher and Katie Anderson. Nice bottom of the first there by the Hillers. Good response to Medway's little rally in the top of the inning. There's a strike. And this is ripped up the left side. That'll trickle in for a hit. Leadoff single by Coakley. I'll bring up Amanda Fletcher. Infielders in on the corners. There's a bunt for a strike. Strike two, runner taking off, throw to second. Didn't get her. Nearly had her, just couldn't get that tag down. Second stolen base of the game for the Mustangs. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. One away. That'll bring up Katie Anderson, top of the order, the left fielder. And gets a good piece of this off the glove of the shortstop Jurassic, and everybody's safe. That was just a tough play to make. I'm going to score that a hit. Nina Parcella will step in. It was nearly a tremendous catch there by Jurassic. So it's runners on the corners, one out. There's a bunt pulled back. Runner from first takes off. Easy steal there for Anderson. This is hit high in the air, right side, out of play. One and one. Bunt, and it's a slow roller up the middle, and everybody's going to be safe, and a run scores. Mishandle there. That was, I believe, Charlotte Holden on the mishandle. So Coakley in to score. Anderson up to third. Priya Bedard to the plate. Purcell on first. Runner takes off from first. Throws low. Third stolen base of the game for Medway. Well, looks like we're going to see some runs in this one. The 1-0. Up the middle, slow roller, picked up by Cedia. Throw to first, they got her. Runner from third thought about going home. She's going to stay put. Good awareness by Bailey Harrigan, looking right over at third base after making the play. Two away, Olivia Claus to the plate. Dangerous hitter stepping in. Up the left side, and that's going to get through, and it's a tie game. And now another run going to try to score the throw. Little high, it's 5-4 Medway. A 2 RBI single for Claus. Anderson and Purcella both around to score. We have ourselves a shootout, folks. Zoe Radcliffe will step in. Up high inside, gets away from the catcher. Runner at second. Claus takes off for third. Advance on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Ripped into left field. That's going to get down. It's 6-4 Medway. And the hitter going to keep on advancing on to second, an RBI double for Zoe Radcliffe. That's going to bring up Ava Fahey, the pitcher. Up the left side, glove by the third baseman, throw to first, got her. 5-3, 4 out, number 3. But Medway plates 4 runs. They lead it 6-4 as we head to the bottom of the second on HCAM. Bottom of the second inning, 9-1 and 2 due up for the Hillers. Kelsey McCoy, Emily Jurassic, and Charlotte Holden. Well, the game started off with Medway plating a couple runs in the top of the first. Hillers responded with 4 of their own in the bottom of the inning. And then Medway adds 4 more in the top of the second. They lead it 6-4. A lot of tough plays to make. Some errors out there on both sides. Should be a very interesting battle here today as that pitch is outside. 1-0. Kelsey McCoy, a .357 batting average, .438 on base percentage. Fouls this one away. 8 RBIs and 10 runs scored on the season. Gets a piece of this one, lifts it in the air, left center. It'll drop down for a hit. Tough play to make. She's aboard with the single. Emily Jurassic to the plate. Jurassic doubled and scored a run in the first. Down low. Runner thought about taking off from first. She retreats. Good throw up the line by Ratcliffe. And this is ripped into left field. It is foul. 1-1. Hit high in the air, left side, and caught by the shortstop. 1 away. That'll bring up Charlotte Holden. McCoy remains at first. Holden struck out in the first inning. Down low. Our thought about taking off, retreats. There's a bunt, foul. 1-1. Oh, that hit her. 2 on, 1 out. Caroline D. Simone to the plate. D. Simone singled last inning, stole base, and scored a run. Up high, runners stay put. Outside, runners thought about it. 2-0. Runners on first and second for the Hillers. Upstairs. Three-0. And it's a walk. Bases loaded. Holly Baharik to the plate. Chance to do some big damage here. Baharik reached on an error last inning, stole a base, and scored the third Hiller run. It's part of the 2 RBI hit by Callery. Swing and a miss. Big home run swing there. And this is ripped in the air to left field. That's going to get down. 1 run is in. Here comes a second run. DeSimone heading to third. And it's a 2 RBI double by Holly Baharik. And we're knotted up at 6 apiece. That'll bring up Ashley Callery, the third baseman. Still only 1 out, 2 in scoring position. Callery, 2 RBI double last inning. Down low, good block behind home plate. Wind up and the pitch, up high, pulled down by the catcher. Two and 0 count. And this is hit in the air, left side foul. 2 and 1. Outfielders have shifted towards the left. Swing and a miss. 2 and 2. Six to 6 game. We have the makings of offensive battle here. Hit high in the air, left side, and it is caught. Runner from third going to tag. The throw is going to be off the mark, and the Hillers take the lead. A sacrifice RBI flyout by Callery. That'll bring up Juliana Cedia. Well, back and forth we go in this one. Cedia struck out in the first inning. Down low. Up high, 2 and 0. And this is knocked into left field. That's going to get down. Here comes another run. And Cedia going to keep on going to second, and she's aboard, an RBI double. It's an 8-6 Hiller lead. Charlotte Can to the plate. We're going to get a pinch runner. Sarah Pessin into the game to pinch run. Good piece of hitting there by Cedia. Swing and a miss. Can reach on an error last inning. which allowed a run to score as well. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Some of the Hiller baseball teams starting to filter in as they'll be playing tonight against Medway. We'll have that game for you on HCAM. 1-2. 7 p.m. start to that one. And this is hit in the air, left side. It's going to get down. Here comes another run to score. And Can keeps on going to second. An RBI double. 5-run inning for the Hillers, and they have batted around. Bailey Harrigan to the plate. Two outs. Hillers leading 9-6. Up the left side and through the shortstop. Can going to be waved around, and here she comes to score. Well, no one touched it. I'm giving it a hit. An RBI single for Harrigan. Can around to score. That'll bring up Kelsey McCoy. Second time this inning, we see McCoy. Down low, gets by the catcher. Runner from first going to advance. Harrigan advances on the wild pitch. Well, McCoy started off this inning with a nice single. Scored the first of the 6 runs. 10-6 lead for the Hillers. There's a strike. And this is hit in the air past the reach of the second baseman. Harrigan being waved around. Here she comes to score. An RBI single for Kelsey McCoy. An 11-6 Hiller lead. Emily Jurassic to the plate. And by the way, folks, we're still in the bottom of the second. Down low. Well, you wonder what the leash will be with Ava Fahey, or if Medway has anyone else available to pitch. Inside. Well, the Hillers are going to have to put a stop to the Medway scoring as well. But they have a nice pad now to work with, up by 5. There's a strike. 2-1. Tipped foul. 2-2. Jurassic 1 for 2 on the day. Flew out earlier in the inning to the shortstop. Takes that inside. Full count. And the walk is drawn. 2 on, 2 outs. Charlotte Holden to the plate. Holden 1 for 2. Had a triple earlier in the inning. Down low. Hit high in the air, right side, caught by the second baseman. But the Hillers plate several runs in the inning, and they lead it 11-6 as we head to the top of the third on HCAM. Well, it seems like we've been here for quite a while, but we're only heading to the top of the third. An 11-6 Hiller lead. Stepping in is Sarah Peterson for Medway. She puts this one in the air. Left center could be trouble. What a catch! Caroline DeSimone! The wind started pushing the ball forward, and she's able to dive and make the catch. That'll bring up Megan Coakley. I'll have to put that one in the highlight reel. Hiller's bats are going today, a 7-run, bottom of the second. We'll see if they can stop the Medway bats. They've had 2 good innings as well, 2 in the first, 4 in the second. Hiller's 4 in the first, 7 in the second. And we are ready to continue on. Coakley has singled and scored a run so far today, also stole a base. There's a strike. Set for the 0-2. And this is ripped up the left side, and that'll get through. 1-out single. Amanda Fletcher will step in. That was just a tough ball to make a play on. Both these teams are showing off their hitting skills today. Howard threatens to throw down, runner back. Wind up in the pitch. Up the left side, foul. Count remains 1-1. Count is 1-1. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Sometimes Cedia tends to have rough starts, but as the game goes on, she starts to calm down a little bit. We'll see if that's the case today. And that is tipped. One on, one out. Swing and a miss. There's out number 2. Katie Anderson will step in for her 3rd time today. She's 1 for 2. Stole a base and scored a run last inning. And this is hit high in the air towards shallow center. Caught. For the 3rd out, we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. The Hillers leading Medway 11-6 on HCAM. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Caroline DeSimone to start things off. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Hillers. And she rips this one in the air, but foul. Hillers up 11-6 in what has been a very wild game so far today. That one up high. Wind up in the pitch. She lifts this one in the air, left side, caught. One away. That'll bring up Holly Paharic, the catcher. Paharic is 1 for 2, reached on an error, doubled. Has 2 RBIs and a stolen base to her credit. The outfield shifts left. That's fouled away. The 0-1. Up high. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. We'll see if Ava Fahey maybe calm down a little bit as well. One and two the count. Upstairs, 2-2. Hillers girls across, trailing Norwell 4-1 in the first half. As this is lifted in the air towards shallow center, could be trouble, and that's going to drop down. The wind playing a factor here in the game. Blew that ball in a little bit, and Paharic available with the 1-out single. Ashley Callery to the plate. And this is lifted up the left side, and it is going to drop, and that's a fair ball. And wait, we had Paharic move up to third, and Juliana Cedia due up. Runners on first and third, 1 out. Hiller's got a chance to blow this game open a little bit here. Inside, gets away. And runner at third will retreat. Both runners will, in fact. The ball was out of play. On the count, they called it a foul. That's why both runners retreated. CD got a little piece of it. Runner taking off from first, throw down to third, runner back safe. Stolen base by Callery. And this is ripped into left field. That gets down. 1 run is in. And now Callery going to be waved around. Rolls all the way to the fence. She's in easily. A 2 RBI double for Cedia. It is now a 13-6 Hiller lead. Charlotte Can to the plate. Sarah Pessin in to pinch run over at second base. Up high. Cedia 2 for 3 today with 3 RBIs and a run. Can's having a good day as well inside. Can doubled last inning, drove in a run, ended up scoring a run, and has reached on an error so far today. Swing and a miss. 2-1. And that's tipped foul. That'll even out the count. Fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Pessin did advance up to third earlier. Hit high in the air, right side, ranging into foul territory. No one's going to get to it. Count remains 2-2. And that's fouled off. Battle continues. Swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Bailey Harrigan to the plate. She's having a pretty good day. 1 for 2. RBI single last inning. And a run scored. Runner on third, 2 outs. 2 more in this inning for the Hillers. They lead it 13-6. Up the left side, foul. Down low, gets away. Runner from third, gonna try to score. She will. Sarah Pessin, pinch running for Cedia, comes around on the pass ball and makes it a 14-6 Hiller lead. Hit high in the air, over to center field, could be trouble, and it's going to drop. The wind factoring in again. Kelsey McCoy will step in. Throw down to first, runner back safe. 0-1 count. Fouled off. 0-2. Set to deliver upstairs. Throw down to first. Runner back safe. Wind up and the pitch. And this is golfed in the air, left side, and it is caught by the shortstop for the final out, but the Hillers plate 3 more runs. They lead it 14-6 as we head to the top of the 4th on H-Camp. Top of the 4th inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up for Medway. A 14-6 Hiller lead. Nina Pacella, Bria Bedard, and Olivia Klaus due up. Face Juliana Cedia. She settled down in the 3rd. Let's see if it continues. There's a strike. Outside, 1-1. Ooh, look out, 2-1. Hit in the air, right side, foul off the batting cages. 2-2. This is where you bring the heat. Fouled off. Up the right side, fair ball picked up by the first baseman. They get the out. 3 unassisted for out number 1. That'll bring up Priya Bedard. Bedard 0 for 2 so far on the day. And this is up the middle, right back to Cedia. Throw to first, 1-3 for out number 2. Olivia close to the plate. Hit in the air to left center, and that's going to drop in for a hit. 2-out single. That'll bring up Zoe Ratcliffe, the catcher. And that would be right center. Of course, our angle set up at the end of the outfield. Ratcliffe is 1 for 1 with a walk. Gets a piece of this, golfed in the air to center, caught. 4 out number 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Hillers lead it 14-6 on HCAM. Top of the order for the Hillers. Emily Jurassic stepping in here in the bottom of the 4th. 14-6 Hiller lead. 4 in the first, 7 runs in the second, 3 in the third. Let's see what they can do in the 4th. Ava Fahey remains out there for Medway. Hit high in the air, right side, foul out of play. Jurassic has doubled, walked, and flown out so far today. Also scored a run back in the first. And this is ripped up the left side, bobbled by the third baseman, picks it up, throw over in time. Good recovery of 5-3 for out number 1, Charlotte Holden to the plate. A little high. Hit high in the air, right side, and it's going to be dropped. She's going to keep on going over to second. And that was another yet awkward ball to play. And I'm going to give Holden the double there. That'll bring up Caroline DeSimone. Let's take a look at the TVL standings. TVL large, Hopkinton 7-5, Holliston 9-3, Norwood 5-5, Medfield 5-5, Ashland 1-10, Westwood 5-6. Up high. Catcher threatens the throw down. In the TVL small, Dedham 10-1, Millis 4-7, Medway 7-4, Dover Sherborne 0-12, Norton 8-3, Bellingham 4-10. Wind up and the pitch, up high. 2-0 count on DeSimone, who has singled, walked, and flown out so far today. Inside. Set to deliver. There's a strike. 3-1. One on, one out for the Hillers. Fouled away. That'll fill up the count. Upstairs, she draws the walk, and the throw to third, runner retreats back to second. So now it's 2 on with 1 out. Holly Paharik to the plate. Hit high in the air, right side, and dropped. Nearly caught just in front of the Hiller dugout area by Olivia Klaus. 0-1. Paharik having a good day at the plate, 2 for 2, reached on an error, has scored 3 runs. And she'll get a piece of this one over to right field, and it is going to be dropped. Oh, it's caught. And runner from second going to tag, and she will advance. DeSimone stays at first. And that was a good catch by Amanda Fletcher. Really had to range to her left to make that catch. 2 away, Ashley Callery to the plate. Callery has a pair of hits and a sacrifice RBI flyout. And she's going to put this up the left side, foul. 0-1. Update from Hiller Girls Lacrosse. Norwell leading 6-1 at the half. This is lifted in the air, right side, and foul. 0-2. Up high. Runner taking off from first, throw down to third, runner back safe. Stolen base for DeSimone. 1-2 count. Down low. Nice dig there by the catcher, Zoe Radcliffe. Up high. That'll fill up the count. Juliana Cedia on deck. And foul. Just got a piece of that. Hit up the left side, bobbled by the shortstop. One run is in. DeSimone rounds third, but she's going to stay put. And that was a very hard hit ball by Callery. It's 15-6. Juliana Cedia to the plate. Two on, two outs. And this is up the middle, throw to first, and they get the out. 1-3 for out number 3. Hillers lead by 9 as we head to the top of the 5th on HCAM. Top of the 5th inning, 6, 7, and 8 due up for Medway. Ava Fahey steps in to face Juliana Cedia. 15-6 Hiller lead, fouled away. And this is hit in the air, right field. That's going to drop in for a hit. Leadoff single for Fahey. Sarah Peterson to the plate. Going to get a pinch runner. Pinch runner not listed on the lineup. But it's number 31. That's fouled away. Oh, and 1. Up the left side, and that's going to get through. Everybody's safe. Now bring up Megan Coakley, the third baseman. Fouled off. And this is hit in the air, drops into center field. Everybody's going to be safe. Bases full of Mustangs. That'll bring up Amanda Fletcher, the right fielder. Outside and low, 1-0. Fouled away into the woods. 1-1. Hit in the air and foul. 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Good stop by Paharic. Swing and a miss, 1 away. I'll bring up Katie Anderson, the center fielder. There's a strike. Nice pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Strike three, 2 away. That'll bring up Nina Picella. And that's tapped foul, 0-1. And up the right side, foul, 0-2. And this is hit in the air, and that's going to drop. 1 run is in. Second run being waved around. The throw off the mark. It's 15-8. A 2 RBI single for Picella. Coakley up to third. Priya Bedard to the plate. Up the right side, slow roller, flip to first to get the out. 4-3 for out number 3, but Medway plates a pair. Hillers lead it 15-8, heading to the bottom of the 5th on HCAM. Bottom of the 5th inning, 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Hillers. A 15-8 Hillers lead. Charlotte Can to start things off. And so far today has reached on an error, doubled, and struck out. Scored a run in the second. Swing and a miss. Outside, 1-1. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. Fouled into the backstop. Count remains 1-2. Lifted in the air, right side, foul territory, and out of the reach. Strike 3, 1 away. Bailey Harrigan to the plate. Set to deliver. Down low. 1-0. Harrigan so far today has grounded out a pair of singles, including an RBI single, and scored a run back in the second. Fouled off. 1-1. And there's a strike, 1-2. Gets a piece of this, foul. Fouled off. Count remains 1-2. And this is hit in the air, right side, and caught. Another good catch there by Amanda Fletcher. 2 away. Kelsey McCoy to the plate. Outside. 1-0 the count. Down, and their first strike. 1-1. Outside. Set to deliver. And therefore strike. 1-2. Fouled off. Well, the Hillers have scored every inning. We'll see if Medway can get out of it with a clean inning. Up the left side, glove by the shortstop, throw to first in time. 6-3, 4 out, number 3. We head to the top of the 6th on HCAM. Top of the 6th inning, a 15-8 lead for the Hillers. 4, 5, and 6 to up for Medway, big part of the order here. As Olivia Klaus takes that one low. 1-0. Up the left side, foul. Klaus has reached on an error, has a pair of hits. 2 RBI single back in the second. Also scored a run in the first. Scored in the second as well. And gets a piece of this one over to center field. That's going to drop in. Rolls all the way to the fence. Throw to second is cut off. If that wasn't cut off, it might have made it there in time. Leadoff W for Klaus. Zoe Radcliffe to the plate. There's a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Fouled off. Count remains 0-2. Wind up and the pitch. That hitter. 2 on, no outs. Save a Fahey to the plate. And a little chat with Cedia in the pitcher's circle. You got to be careful here if you're the Hillers. Medway has some good bats in their lineup. You certainly don't want to let them back into this game. Fouled away. Inside. The 1-1. Strike 2. Hit in the air over to right center. DeSimone makes the catch. Runners stay put. 1 away, Sarah Peterson to the plate. Hit in the air, right side. Oh, it's just dropped by Harrigan. Well, the fence got in her way there. 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Up the middle, through the legs of the second baseman. And a run going to be waved around. The throw, not in time. So Klaus makes it a 15-9 game. Peterson reaches on the error. Radcliffe up to third. Megan Coakley to the plate. Still only 1 out. Up the left side, that's going to get through. Another run in. And the runner at second going to keep going. And now she's going to try to score. She will. And just like that, it's a 4-run game. Radcliffe, Peterson score. Amanda Fletcher to the plate. 15-11. Hit in the air, that drops in. And now the hitter going to go up to second. It's going to be runners on second and third. She went on the throw, so you could score that a single. It'll bring up top of the order, Katie Anderson. Well, things getting a little dicey out there for the Hillers. They're up by 4, but really need to get out of this inning. There's a ball. And this is a slow roller back to Cedia. Throw to first. They get the out and another run scores. So sacrifice RBI ground out makes it 15-12. Up to third goes Fletcher. 2 away, Nina Pichella to the plate. Inside, says the home plate umpire, 1-0. Up the middle, right through it goes, another run in. RBI single, and it's a 2-run game. Medway has batted around. Priya Bedard to the plate. 15-13 game. Slow roller up the middle, picked up by the second baseman, flipped to first. They get the out. 4-3 for out number 3, but Medway plates 5 runs. They're right back in the game. Hillers leading 15-13 as we head to the bottom of the 6th on HCAM. Bottom of the 6th inning, top of the order for the Hillers. It's now a 15-13 game. Once upon a time, it was 15-6, Hillers leading. But Medway has scored several unanswered runs. Hillers still lead it, so they'll try to add on here. Line up and the pitch, down low. Well, this is a big game for the Hillers. You really need to take this. After being up by 9 at one point, you certainly don't want to let this one slip away. Hit in the air, over to right field, caught. Now bring up Charlotte Holden. Down low. The 1-0 up high. In there for a strike. Fouled off. 1-2 the count. Down low. 2-2. Hit in the air, right field, and it's going to be not caught as the right fielder, Amanda Fletcher, got tripped up. Holden going to keep on going to third. The throw home will stop her in her tracks, but she's aboard with the triple. 1-out triple, Caroline D. Simone to the plate. The Hillers would certainly love to add some security here. Down low. Catcher threatening to throw up the line. 1 on, 1 out. Up high. And this is hit high in the air, left side, and caught. Runner from third going to tag. She'll score with ease. And a nice sacrifice RBI fly out there to make it a 3-run game. 16-13, Ali Baharik to the plate. Well, you're getting your money's worth here today. There's a strike. Bases are clear. Up high. There's a strike, 1 and 2. Strike 3. She's going to try to run it out. Throw over, no problem. Hillers play to run. It's 16-13 as we head to the top of the 7th on HCAM. Top of the 7th inning. Medway down to their final 3 outs. A 16-13 Hillers lead. Can they hold? It is a tough part of the Medway lineup coming up. Olivia Klaus, the cleanup hitter, to start things off. Medway plated 5 runs last inning to get right back into the game. And this is ripped in the air, and it is off the glove of DeSimone. Nearly a great catch, but a leadoff single for Klaus. Zoe Ratcliffe to the plate. That would have been a very tough play to make. There's a strike. Strike 2. Up the left side, glove by the shortstop, and she bobbles and everyone's safe. Ava Fahey to the plate. Radcliffe reaches on the error. Big error there. There's a bunt. Foul. 0-1. 2 on, no outs. Up the middle, and Glove by the second baseman. No play is going to be made. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded. A single for Fahey. Sarah Peterson to the plate. Well, this game's been something. And this is hit in the air, caught. The bases remain loaded, but one out. Megan Coakley to third baseman to the plate. Hillers need to get 2 more outs and try to hold this 3-run lead. It has not been easy for either team to hold a lead here today. And this is hit high in the air, left center. DeSimone back, makes the catch. Runner from third, going to tag, and she will score. But there's 2 outs. A sacrifice RBI flyout. It's a 2-run game, 16-14. Now Amanda Fletcher to the plate. And time called there. Down low. Hit high in the air, left side, caught by Jurassic, and that's the ball game. The Hillers hang on and get the 16-14 win over Medway. Hillers advance or improve to 8-5. Medway falls to 7-5. Crazy, crazy game filled with offense. The Hillers hang on to take it. 16-14, 30 combined runs. What a ball game it was, and a great win by Coach Collins and the Hopkinton Hillers. For Joe Frackleton on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Softball on HCAM. Take care, be well, we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.